One driver now facing charges in a crash in Fort Oglethorpe that sent multiple people to the hospital. Good evening, I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Josh. This video here behind us shows the moments Georgia State Patrol says an 83-year-old woman mistook her accelerator for the brake, crashing her silver Ford Explorer into several vehicles waiting at a red light.
Now, GSP says it happened on Wednesday at the intersection of Dietz Road and Battlefield Parkway. There 7 total vehicles were involved and 3 people went to the hospital, including the driver of the Explorer.
Now authorities say she is facing charges in connection to that crash. News Channel 9's Ja'Kai Spikes has more on the case and what laws are in place to prevent crashes involving seniors like this one.
What started off as a normal stop at a red light ended in an abrupt crash.
There's a cop already on the scene.
The Georgia State Patrol says the driver of an SUV, who is in her 80s, mistook the accelerator for the brake.
This to me was very negligent. It was somebody that made a mistake.
We now know that the 83-year-old woman who caused the crash right here on Dietz Road is now facing charges. But when it comes to Georgia law, does legislation state that seniors should have to take any tests to ensure their safety and others before they get behind the wheel?
Georgia law requires somebody over 64 to pass a screening each renewal period operating in a motor vehicle.
Attorney Bill Speak, who is not related to this case, says Georgia law does not require any kind of cognitive exams as drivers get older.
There's not a requirement that they undergo any kind of a battery of more extensive and exhaustive checks and balances when it comes to their driving ability.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, traffic fatalities involving older drivers increased by 42% from just over 6,000 in 2013 to 8,500 in 2022. The Georgia State Patrol says the driver will now face charges, including a felony.
The district attorney will focus on what the intent was of this person. And this person made a negligent and maybe even reckless act by pressing down the wrong pedal. But it is not the nature of the criminal statutes to prosecute someone in this situation to the fullest.
From Fort Oglethorpe, I'm Ja'Kai Spikes, News Channel 9.
According to the Georgia Department of Driver Services, the minimum acceptable vision for a non-commercial license is 20/60 in at least one eye and a field of vision of at least 140 degrees.